In this session, we are talking about graphing equations. Sometimes you are asked to graph an equation, or you will need to find the equation of a line given its graph. Then what do we do in those cases? If we know the slope and 2 points on the coordinate, then we should be all set, because you can put every equation into slope-intercept form, which we have enough practice for that. We know that y equals mx plus b is slope-intercept form, and all the linear equations are written in this form. If you come across a graph like this, the first thing you would ask is what is the slope and what is the intercept. By looking at the graph, you can find the slope easily. So slope is m equals to changes in y over changes in x, right? So we look at the graph, we can see that for every 1 unit that x runs, y rise 2 units. So we'll have 1 and 2 as x and y. We write the slope as 2 over 1 or 2. The next question is, what is the intercept? You look at the graph and you see that the line passes through y-axis at point -3. So we put down -3. This is our b or y-intercept. Now it should be easy to write the equation of the line. The y equals to 2x plus -3, or y equals to 2x minus 3. And this is the equation of line for this graph. Sometimes you are given the equation where y equals to mx plus b, and you are asked to draw a graph for it. It means that you know the intercept, you know the slope, and you should be able to draw a graph. One easy way to do that is to find ordered pairs and plot them on the coordinate in order to be able to draw the line. And to do that, let's say we have y equals to 3x minus 2. In order to graph this equation, we can draw a t-chart, and where we have x values and we have corresponding y values for that. We call it t-chart because t is one of the letters of alphabet and it looks like t. But sometimes we can extend this chart and have the third column and have our ordered pair on that. So the left column contains of x values that we choose for x, and the second column is the corresponding y values. We put x in the equation and we find the y. Now let's pick some x values to see what would be our corresponding y values. You can choose any numbers you'd like, but it's better to space them out, otherwise you can find a good picture of the graph. So let's pick 2 as x, and we put it in the equation. We'll have y equals to 3 times 2 minus 2, right? So we'll have y equals to 3 times 2 minus 2, y equals to 6 minus 2, y equals to 4. So if we put 2 in the equation, we get 4 as y. So our pair is 2 and 4. Let's pick 4 as x. So when x is 4, y is 3 times 4 minus 2, and then we have y equals to 3 times 4 minus 2, y equals to 12 minus 2, y equals to 10. So when we x is 4, y is 10. Then let's pick minus 2. When x is minus 2, y is 3 times minus 2 minus 2, and then we'll have y equals to 3 times minus 2 minus 2, y equals to 3 times 2 is minus 6 minus 2, y equals to minus 8. So if x is minus 2, y is minus 8, minus 2 and minus 8. Now with these three x's that we picked, we can graph our equation. Let me clear this section first. Now we have enough space to draw coordinate. So let's see. This is our x-axis, and this is our y-axis. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just bear with me, let me complete my coordinate so we can draw a line. Now, we start from the origin. When x is 2, y is 4. 1, 2, this is 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, this is our 4. So this point is going to be 2 and 4. Next is when x is 4, y is 10. We move 4 units on x-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then y is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is our 10, and it's going to be this point, and this is 4 and 10. When x is minus 2, y is minus 8. So 1, 2, this is minus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is minus 8. So there we connect them at this point, and this is going to be minus 2 and minus 8. Now we can draw our graph. This is going to be our line. It's not that accurate, but I think it will do for now. As you can see, the line passes through y-axis at point minus 2, that is our intercept. So this is our graph for the equation y equals to 3x minus 2. Let's graph another equation. We are asked to draw the graph for the equation of a line that has a given slope of 2 and y-intercept of 6. So it has a slope of 2 and y-intercept of 6. To draw the graph for this equation, we put the equation in the slope-intercept form, which is y equals to mx plus b, and in this case is y equals to 2x plus 6. To make the work easy, we can draw the chart again like the previous one by picking some x values and finding the corresponding y values for that. And then in this case we can find ordered pairs and plot them on the coordinate. Let's start with picking some x values. Let's say we have x values, y values, and this is going to be our ordered pairs. Our y value is going to be 2 times x plus 6. Now let's pick 2 as x. When x is 2, y is going to be equal to 2 times 2 plus 6, right? So y equals to 4 plus 6, y equals to 10. So if x is 2, y is 10. 2 and 10 is our first pair. And then we'll choose minus 5 as x. We'll put it into the equation, and then we'll have 2 minus 5 plus 6. Y equals to 2 times minus 5 plus 6. Y equals to 10 minus 10 plus 6. Y equals to minus 4. And if x is minus 5, then y is minus 4, right? Let's pick minus 7 as x. So when x is minus 7, we insert it into the equation, and we'll have 2 times minus 7 plus 6 is going to be minus 14 plus 6. Y equals to minus 8. So if x is minus 7, then y is minus 8. So we have our 3 ordered pairs. We can draw our graph based on that. Just let me clear this section, and oops, then we'll have this section removed as well, just to clean the line, and we are ready to graph our equation. This is our x-axis, and this is our y-axis. Give me a minute to complete this graph, and then we can draw our line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we can draw our ordered pairs. We start at the origin. When x is 2, y is 10. So we move on the x-axis 2 units. This is 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10. This is our first pair on the coordinate, 2 and 10. When x is minus 5, y is minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is minus 4. We connect them at this point. This is our second ordered pair on the coordinate is minus 5 and minus 4. Next is minus 7 and minus 8. So when x is minus 7, y is minus 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is minus 8. We can connect them at this point. and this is going to be our third ordered pair, which is -7 and -8. Now we are ready to draw our line that passes through y-axis at point 6, and so this is our line for the equation y equals 2x plus 6. As you can see, the y passes through y-axis at point 6. Though here it seems between 6 and 7, but because it's a handiwork and it's not that accurate. But the line passes through y-axis at point 6. Let's do one more example and then we'll be done by the graphing of the equation of the line. We are asked to graph the equation of a line that has a given slope of 4 and y-intercept of -3. So we have slope of 4 and y-intercept of -3. So the equation is going to be 4x minus 3, right? So we start with doing the same process we have done in the previous example. We start by drawing our chart where we can find some x values and then find the corresponding values for y by putting x into the equation where y is equal to 4x minus 3, and then we find the ordered pairs in order to be able to draw the graph for this equation. So this is going to be our ordered pairs. Let's pick a -2 as x. Let's choose -2 as x and see what would be the corresponding y value. So y equals to 4 times -2 minus 3. 4 times -2 minus 3, y equals to -11. So if x is -2, y is -11. Right? Let's choose half minus half as x. So we put it into the equation. 4 times minus half minus 3. Then we'll have y equals to -4 over 2 minus 3. Y equals to, this is -2 and -3 is -5. So when x is minus half, y is going to be -5. Let's pick 3 as x. So we insert the 3 into the equation. We'll have 4 times 3 minus 3, right? Y equals to 12 minus 3, then y equals to 9. So when x is 3, y is going to be 9. With these 3 pairs we can draw our graph. So let me clear this section first. This is our x-axis, and this is our Alright, we start at the origin. When x is minus 2, y is minus 11. So this is minus 2 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. This is minus 11. We connect them at this point. Is going to be minus 2 and minus 11. Then when x is half, y is minus 5. So x is half and y is minus 5. The second point is at this point. It's going to be minus half and minus 5. When x is 3, 1, 2, 3, y is 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is going to be our next point is 3 and 9. Now we can draw a line which is going to look like this. It's going to look like this one. This is our line. As you can see, it passes through y-axis at minus 3. As we have our intercept at this in this equation is minus 3, so the line passes through y-axis at minus 3. So we are done with this equation, and I think you are ready to do some exercise at home. Let's try to do some. Write the equation of line with the following characteristics. When a line has intercept of 2 and slope of minus 5, that is A. The second line has an intercept of 12 and slope of minus 2. And the third line has an intercept of minus 6 and slope of half. So write the equation for line A, B, and C. This is one, and this is second example. What is slope of the line shown in the following chart? Let's say we have x and y, and when x is 1, y is 2, x is 3, y is 5, x is 5, y is 8, and x is 7, y is 11. Write the equation that represent this line. let's say this one. So let's do another graph, and let's say we have, write the equation that represent this line too. So write an equation in the format of y-intercept for this graph as well. With that, we are at the end of our session on graphing equations.